External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is all set to meet his counterpart Sergey Lavrov in Moscow today as a part of his 5-day visit to Russia. Now, on the agenda are various bilateral and international matters. Key among them are those with expanding the use of national currency for trade and working on joint projects for the development of hydrocarbons in the Arctic and the Russian Far East. Another focus of the meet will be on issues related to cooperation in high-tech areas, including the space and nuclear sectors. Now, despite the war in Ukraine and Western criticism, India continues to balance ties with Russia. Now, this was even reiterated by the Ministry of External Affairs ahead of Jaishankar's visit, which said that, and I quote, "The time-tested India-Russia partnership has remained stable and resilient," unquote. Now, the External Affairs Minister even stated that while there have been ups and downs in relationship between all countries, the only constant in global politics has been the ties that India and Russia share. Now, interestingly, it's the second year in a row that Prime Minister Modi has skipped the annual summit with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. Now, earlier, Jaishankar also met with Russia's Deputy Prime Minister and discussed the economic cooperations between the two nations. Agreements on nuclear power and in areas of medicines, pharmaceuticals have also been signed.
A relationship of exceptional steadiness and consistency. It is a relationship which has held firm despite all the turbulence in world politics over the last 40, 50 years.
Let's go across to my colleague Rishabh for more on this. Rishabh, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is all set to meet his counterpart today. Help us with more details on this.
Well, definitely, S. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister, is in Russia for a 5-day visit starting last Monday, and he'll be meeting his counterpart today, Sergey Lavrov, and a lot of issues are on table, from rupee ruble pact to oil trade to further enhancement of India-Russian ties. Everything will be discussed between both the leaders, and what exactly is on thing. We have seen a lot of changes in global dynamics in the last 2 to 3 years, and India, which has been maintaining that it wants to be, the middle point. It doesn't want to lean toward any side. Has been very clear that we will work as per our need. Whatever suits our position, we'll do that. And that is something that Dr. S. Jaishankar has been maintaining for the last 3 years. So having said that, he has been Blinken, he has been meeting various leaders in Europe, but also meeting Russian foreign minister. The showcases that India is very neutral in whatever the global stand is. Yes, India has been speaking, but India has been very clear that it will only do what suits its own agenda.
All right, Rishabh, many thanks for joining us live.